Everybody, I'm here with Coach Orfila from Okapi Wanderers. How you doing,
All good, Charlie, and you?
Good. So we're just after this game against Fort Lauderdale. Last game of the season, actually.
Last game of
This is actually the last game of the regular season. So now we're looking at the playoffs.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about your season, which was a little bit special because you guys had this great idea of entering two teams, which would be an awesome thing for everybody to have, right? Two teams, so we have like two divisions. But this year it was you guys. How did that work out?
It was tough.
It was tough, right?
Yeah, it was tough because it was probably hard to organize it every weekend. A lot of discussions on how we needed to present those two teams, how to build the rosters, etc. But we are really happy because many players saw tons of minutes that they couldn't seen before. And I think it also gave an extra game for every club, right? So I think it was, in a way, a contribution. And the team did well too. So, and the kids are happy. They saw a lot of minutes, right?
I was rooting for the pink. Vamos el pink.
We are all rooting for the pink.
At the same time, this is not a great moment in rugby for the U19s and 16s, right? We're having like a difficult season with some teams like barely making the games. What is your assessment of what is going on and how to get, something better going on?
Well, I think it's
$1 million question, I guess.
It's the $1 million question, and I think we need to discuss it at the union level and how to recruit more, right? Thanks God in Okapi we are comfortable with the number of players we have. We have players from U10 upwards and enough numbers. Next season we are projecting also around 40 players in U19 again. So we are comfortable there, but of course we know that some clubs are struggling to make it. We know based on previous experiences that sometimes there's a gap in the U16 age.
Yeah, that happens.
So that's and some of them use U16 players to cover some U19 spots. So yeah, it's difficult. I think it's recruiting, right? Recruiting and doing a lot of efforts to recruit.
You guys have, maybe because of this sort of lack of competition, you have brought a couple of teams at least this year, right?
Yeah, it was 3 actually.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm forgetting one of them.
Yeah, one Kansas, the one from Kansas, Jesuits, and Cathy Barbarians from Texas.
Yeah, which is a great experience.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
I mean, and you are looking like in the off season to try and get some other games, because we have to say this year you guys are not going to nationals, so you're going to try to fill that void with getting some really competitive games, right?
Yeah, we are working on that. We are trying. Unfortunately, we cannot make it to the nationals because 7-8 players. They have a Cambridge exam on Friday of the competition, which make it it's impossible for us to attend. So now we are calling different teams to try to play the weekend or the 2 weekends after nationals. Unfortunately, we try Woodlands, we try Charlotte Cardinals, we try Xavier, Gonzaga.
Everybody's afraid of you guys? What's going on?
Yeah, looks like. No, maybe because the timing probably is not the best one, right? But we are still trying to see if we can do a little tour with both the U19s and the U16s.
The U16s.
Just to close the season. Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're this year involved with Jaguares, which is, the base of the Jaguares, of course, is a bunch of your players. What is, do you know like more or less the calendar for the Jaguares?
Yeah,
you're doing the Jacksonville tournament?
I don't know if we are doing the Jacksonville one. I know there's going to be another similar tournament as we went last year. I believe this year is going to be probably in June, probably close to the end of June. And the plan is to go with both the 19 and 16.
Just quickly talk a little bit about this game today. It was sort of like a slow start, right?
Yeah.
And then you sort of gained steam and it was a high scoring game.
Yeah.
What was your assessment of the team now that we're going into playoffs?
Well, I think it was, we wanted to see a result like this.
And you haven't played for a while, right? We get these
yeah,
gaps,
it was. Yeah,
you
there
know?
were like 2-3 weekends,
Yeah.
right, without playing. No, I think it was a good game. Overall, the kids, the boys follow the game plan. Initially, as you are saying, we struggled a little bit to gain momentum, but when we made it, it was a solid performance. Apart from the high score, I love the zero, right? So I love the zero. So I prefer the zero. Then yeah.
And you're a great kicker, let me tell you. He did 8 out of 11. Which
Yeah,
is
the kicking
a
game
nice
today
rate.
was really well. Lot of kicking, well executed. So yeah, we're happy with that. Yeah.
Okay, so actually in 2 weeks you're going to play the same team for the quarterfinals?
Yeah, we are playing for Lauderdale semi-finals, and the pink is playing Wellington.
Okay.
So white for Lauderdale and pink Wellington. Yep.
And you're not going to meet in the final with the pink, right?
Well,
Hopefully not.
we hope not, but we'll see what happens.
Okay. So that is finals in Wellington, June 6th, more or less, right?
The
sorry,
States,
May.
May 10th.
May 10th.
May 10th in Wellington, yes. Yeah.
Okay,
We are
well-
hosting a festival on the 26th, and then another festival on May 3rd
Okay.
for the semifinals.
Well, I'm just going to say I hope next time we have some carnecita asado here, because today we just got some pizza.
yeah, you're right.
So, you know, it's one of the main reasons I like to come here to Okapi, because of churrasco.
I will ask the club board to improve.
Ask the boss over there what's going on, okay? Thank you, Juan.
Thank you, Charlie.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you for
Bye.
your work as always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Buena, Galo.